I'll call this meeting to order. Roll call.
Clark McCleary.
Here.
Larry Watson.
Here.
Billy Cloud.
Here. Number 3, pledge allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Number 4, recognize guest. Have any guest? Number 5, new business. Okay, you got any?
No, sir.
Okay. Want to have any new business?
I have some new business under emergency management. So each of you have been provided a copy of what I'm about to go through. This is a hazard mitigation plan grant. This grant has been brought to me very, very quickly from Oklahoma City and those who are still working with FEMA. And I say that only because some of them are still on furlough at this moment. So we had access to a few of those guys and gals down in Denton. They brought an opportunity for me to write a quick grant to aid us in writing our mitigation plan for this county. Mm-hmm. So our mitigation plan for this county has been expired for almost 5 years. The average duration of a mitigation plan is 5 years. So we are one complete cycle out of, I'm sorry, I think I might have taken your clip.
No, it's yours.
We are one complete cycle out of the loop. So we need to get that hazard mitigation plan brought up to speed. It will involve persons across the county, city, schools, all sorts of stakeholders that will involve in that process. In applying for that, you have a very large copy stack of the documents that need signature. That's what I have here today is some new business. I apologize, I just didn't get everything put together before Ms. Hannah was able to complete the agenda. So real quickly as I go through these, you have an exact copy of what this is. This first letter that I would like to ask for you all to review and sign is a letter that I will send to the state of Oklahoma. So the Oklahoma Department of Emergency Management in Oklahoma City, and this is laying out my intent to apply for this grant and our portion of the share and their portion of the share. And I want to explain those portions of shares real quickly. So it's a $50,000 grant with us owning $12,500 of that grant as local share. Accounting wise, as I visited with Oklahoma City and consultants and the guys and gals at FEMA that we were able to communicate with, we can use my contribution in hourly salary toward that $12,000. So that's going to put a dent in that money considerably because we'll dedicate a lot of hours to this process. So this first copy that you guys see in that stack is just a breakdown of what those numbers look like. And you'll see an additional $2,500 in there. So money-wise, that figure actually figures out to be $5,250 or $52,500. I apologize, because we are going to manage the grant locally. We are not sending out and asking them to manage it, so it would be a little bit, they'd give us a little bit of a bump for that. So that is this first form. If you all wouldn't mind reviewing that, if it's acceptable, if I could have signatures and then Miss Hannah a signature, and then we can get that up to Oklahoma City, I would appreciate that. So I'm going to let you guys review that real quick. I'm just going to tell you I got about 6 more, so I'm going to try to get through these as quickly as possible.
So is this going to be the total cost of the hazard mitigation plan, the $52,500, or? So
that is what the grant value is. If in working through this process it costs less, which seems to be the trend across the counties that are similar to us in size, it tends to be a little bit less, but that would be what the grant value max would be. So we would be allowed $37,500 from the state. Then they would kick in the $2,500 because we were managing it on our own, and then my salary would contribute to that $12,500. That would be where that money would come out. So we would be looking at possibly some consultant fees in addition to the salary that I'm regularly paid, and that would come out of that $37,000. So more or less, we're looking at getting it paid through other funds, not necessarily funds that we would have to be expending anywhere else.
You're expecting the actual plan to be this or less?
That or less. It will fall under those figures, absolutely.
Good. I
And
was
because
thinking
of
it'd be a little more.
I would think so too. Comparing us to counties of similar size and similar infrastructure, that's actually kind of overvaluing it for the sake of trying to make sure we're getting the biggest bang for our buck out of what we've written for. So hopefully we'll come in well below that, but we do not expect to go over that by any means.
So we need a motion to approve this today.
If we can, and I say that only because when they brought it to me, we had about a 5-day turnaround. So this goes to Denton, Texas, by the end of this week. And I knew this was the best opportunity to be able to go through this with you all.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Clerk McCleary,
Yes.
Larry Watson,
Yes.
Billy Cloud.
Yes.
I think that's the only one that we've all three got to sign. The rest of them are just the chairman.
So on this first copy, it's everyone, including Ms. Hannah. The remainder of these documents would just be Chairman McLeod. So the remainder of these documents, just to go through them very quick, there's a lot of documentation involved in grants. You guys know that. That is just a letter that I'll be sending to Oklahoma City to talk about intent and the breakdown of the funds. These are the federal documents that will go along with it, in addition to a copy of my grant application. This is a form that we have to submit every time it's a federal procurement policy, and it just requires a signature as well. This is all one bundle package that's being sent. So based upon requirements of voting, and I would have to lean on you all and Ms. Hannah for that. Yes, sir.
That's the main part.
This is the main part. These are all the ancillary documents that have to go with them.
Okay.
These will be the ones that actually go to FEMA in Oklahoma, or in Denton. They'll do that review. So each one of these, I'm not certain if you guys need to. I could see the argument being made that one vote will take care of the whole packet, but I'm going to leave that to you all's best judgment. But you guys have copies of each and every one of these, but each of these will need to be signed along the way. So I'm going to let you guys tell me what needs to happen
I
there.
think the one vote covered the grant because it's all in gold.
So all of them fall under what we refer to as 477HM.
Yes.
477 hazard mitigation is what that stands for. So if you all are good with that, I'll get these signatures, and then we'll get this rolling on down the way. We'll get it scanned up and mailed off, and we'll be ready to go.
Okay.
And we'll hope for a $37,000 check here shortly.
Good deal.
Good deal. Yes, ma'am.
And that is all that I had. I'll get the remainder of those signatures.
Anybody else got any questions, any more new business, anything? Okay. Moving on to number 6, approve commissioners' proceedings from previous meeting.
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Clerk McCleary,
Yes.
Larry Watson,
Yes.
Billy Cloud.
Yes.
Look like it.
Number 7, approve blanket bills. We have any?
No.
Don't have any blanket bills. Number 8, review and sign if approved change order from the VIP Technology Solution for hardware and service bundle of courthouse and courthouse annex. Does that have the,
This is a $150 increase to the monthly bill.
to the monthly bill?
It'll be for the new phones in the clerk's office and one new phone in the court clerk's office when they install all the new hardware and stuff like that.
That one court clerk be for the DA, I guess because he wanted to line on that to Mr. Sullivan, the DA part.
I'm not aware of that. I don't know.
So this is just an upgrade in phones to a better phone. eh?
Well, it'll give Tina, it'll give our office new phones, upgraded phones, and then it'll give us a cordless phone so we can talk to our customers and look in the books. As of right now, we have to put everybody on hold, go back and forth. Then it'll give Tina a cordless phone so she can talk to her customers while she's looking in books.
How many phones in total was it?
It's gonna be one cordless in hers and 4 in mine.
$30 phone.
Yeah. And normally it's around $50 to $60 a phone, and they gave us a deal.
I'll make a motion to approve it.
Second.
Clark McClary,
Yes.
Larry Watson,
Yes.
Billy Cloud.
Yes. Number 9, review and sign approved appropriations, transfers, appropriation checks received, and bills to be paid.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Clark McClary,
Yes.
Larry Watson,
Yes.
Billy Cloud.
Yes.
Hey, I appreciate you buying that water out of your pocket.
But
We're glad to reimburse it.
you bet.
Yeah, that's a pretty good haul.
Yes, it is. I don't think I understood how much a pallet of water weighed until it was in the back of a truck.
We sent that truck, that 24 trailer, I thought we'd be on a flatbed, it wasn't that way.
Water is very deceiving in its weight.
Yeah, it is. I couldn't believe that old JC called me and said, man, we got a load 16,000 pounds.
Did you carry that all yourself?
Oh heavens, no. We could not have supported this county without fire department and the commissioners and the sheriff's department and everybody else. We could not have done that over the course of this last week without all of them. They were, all we had to do was call and they said, well, you need us.
That's awesome.
We were very fortunate. This community truly came together to make that happen. No, this is true. This is true. I don't think I got on the bicycle when that last.
Could you hand those over so I can sign them? Billy,
Yeah.
could you hand those over so I can sign them?
Oh,
He needs to sign this one too, those two right there.
I'll get that to you.
How often is this grant available?
Pardon?
How often is this available?
To my understanding, it only comes out every few years. So some of our fellow states are actually putting in mitigation funds throughout the state. And as our mitigation plan is updated, I think those will start to roll out to us more often. I know in the state of Arkansas right now, they are allowed to grant out up to $300,000 for mitigation projects.
I was
This is
fixing to
just
say,
specific to the plan, but so it's kind of the precursor to those
bond,
funds being
yeah.
available to us.
The bonding requirements is what got me, and then it's for construction and facility improvement contract.
Yep.
So,
And this is kind of that precursor. We have to get this in place before we could even look at any of those type grants, and they haven't released those to the state of Oklahoma yet. Arkansas was the first place I called whenever they called me about this. So like, what are you guys doing? They were one step ahead. They just got their applications and funding in quicker.
we've come a long way in just a few weeks. I appreciate it.
We're trying. We're trying. We're going to make it better. It's going to get smoother, I promise.
Doing a good job.
Thank you. This plan being so far out of date is a pretty high level of concern.
Yeah.
We need to get that up to date and involve the right stakeholders across the county. So get those guys and gals invited to some meetings and have some good discussion.
And she's checked on the clearinghouse for our drivers, thinking we can do that in-house.
Yes, we can do that in-house. It will take, and I apologize, we just have a few things going on, so all of that stuff hadn't been taken care of just yet.
No, I got on that when you got sick,
That's the reason I hadn't said anything, because you've been bombarded.
No, it's okay. I'm to the point of I'm to the point where I can set it up. I just need hours to set it up, so it's gonna take a few hours and then a little bit of time with each one of your guys who qualify for the clearinghouse. And we'll take care of it.
Good.
probably need to get on our mind, sending all our guys for the DOT.
Yeah, I
for
think
the
going ahead and
drug
getting the
test.
baseline across the districts would probably be a good idea. That way we have that to work off of instead of trying to work off of some old documentation.
So every driver, every deal,
Yes.
I think if we
needs
can
a
go ahead and
test.
get every driver in and out, that would be helpful to have the baseline information, yes. I'm sorry, Miss Hannah, I give you a lot to write down. I am so
No.
sorry.
This is nothing. You're good.
Okay, number 10, adjourn.
most of them.
I second.
Carter Clary.
Yeah.
Larry Watson.
Yes.
Billy Cloud.
Yes.